Broadcasting across the nation from the East Coast to the West, keeping you up to date on technology while enjoying a little whiskey on the side, with leading-edge topics, along with special guests, to navigate technology in a segmented, stylized radio program. The information that will make you go, Pull up a seat, raise a glass with our hosts as we spend the next hour talking about technology for the common person. Welcome to TechTime Radio with Nathan Mumm.
Welcome to TechTime Radio with Nathan Mumm, the show that makes you go, technology news of the week, the show for the everyday person talking about technology, broadcasting across the nation with insightful segments on subjects weeks ahead of the mainstream media. We welcome our radio audience of 35 million listeners to an hour of insightful technology news. I'm Nathan Mumm, your host and technologist with over 35 years of technology expertise. Our co-host, Mike Rodays, in studio. He's the award-winning author and our human behavior experts. Now we're live streaming on our show on 5 of the most popular platforms, including YouTube, Twitch.tv, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Kick. So absolutely come and enjoy us there and watch our live streams and provide feedback during our streams, and we'll talk with you online. Now we encourage you to visit us at techtimeradio.com, become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/techtimeradio. And we are friends from a different background, but we bring the best technology show possible weekly for our family, friends, and fans to enjoy. We're glad to have Odie, our producer, at the control panel today. Welcome, everyone. Let's start today's show.
Now on today's show.
All right. Everything's new here, Mike. Everything's new and fresh. Guess what? Our website is being redeveloped. So if you love the old look and feel, you need to go out to it right now and check it out. Otherwise, it will be gone with a new, more engaging interface. Are you excited about that?
Sure.
All right. Okay. All right. On the show, our main feature today is Two Truths and a Lie, the ultimate game show that is taking over the nation and is the #1 rated game show in the world on techtimeradio.com.
Okay.
All right. We'll have Odie, Mike, and Mark pick our correct story, or will Nathan slip it in and become the winner? In addition, we have our standard features, including Mike's mesmerizing moment, our technology fail of the week, a possible Nathan nugget, and of course, our pick of the day whiskey tastings. It looks like we have Mark back in studio with 2 different whiskeys to taste to continue on our special advent calendar. I just got the 2025 version, so we got another whole year of tastings to do. But now,
okay,
it's time for the latest headlines in the world of technology.
Here are our top technology stories of the week.
All right. OpenAI is now worth $500 billion. BILLION. You like that?
Yeah. You can spell.
I can spell. All right. Well, guess what? We're going to listen to what Lisa Walker has to talk about this most valuable startup company.
OpenAI could now be the world's most valuable startup, ahead of Elon Musk's SpaceX and TikTok's parent company ByteDance, after a secondary stock sale designed to retain employees. Current and former OpenAI employees sold $6.6 billion in shares to a group of investors, pushing the privately held artificial intelligence company's valuation to $500 billion. The investors buying the shares included Thrive Capital, Dragoneer Investment Group, and T. Rowe Price, along with Japanese tech giant SoftBank and the United Arab Emirates' MGX. Nathan, what do you think about Sam Altman and his company now? Back to you guys in the studio.
Oh, wow. I got Lisa coming after me, too. Okay, Lisa.
Well, that's your bromance.
I know. All right. I do like the overall valuation that reflects the high expectation in the future of AI technologies. But my concern is, what happens if this AI bubble crashes? You know, we kind of been talking about this a little bit. I'm going to kind of predict, and I don't know if it's really a prediction or such, but I do believe we're going to have an AI bubble that's going to happen. And you're going to have 2 or 3 of the large companies succeed in this bubble. And all these little startups with all these billions of dollars and investors are going to lose everything they have, because I don't think the world's able to handle 10 or 15 AI companies. I think we're going to go down to our normal standard of 2 or 3 major companies that play in the space and everybody else that kind of just dabbles.
In order to run these things, you have to have data farms, right?
You do. You have to have data farms.
And all these little companies, can they have these big data farms?
No, they can't keep up. So we'll talk about Sam Altman, my buddy. You know, he was just in Texas looking and did a tour of a massive data center that's going to be able to run his company's AI systems. So this is a big deal. You have to have the infrastructure to run this. Then you have to have key processor companies like NVIDIA or Intel or one of these things to work with. And guess what? It just so happens that Sam Altman has worked really well with Oracle and SoftBank and the chip maker NVIDIA to make all these specialized AI chips just for his specific data centers. He also has this longtime backing company by the name of Microsoft. I don't know if you've ever heard of them.
Yeah, they're busy right now.
Yeah, they're kind of busy right now.
They did something bad and people are upset about
We're
it.
going to be talking about that today, too, I think. I do think we're going to be talking about that. So it's interesting. The San Francisco-based company, OpenAI, is going to go public. They are trying to retain their top talent, which I think they're going to do just fine. And there's going to be billions of dollars poured into research and development to see who can control the AI. Now, speaking of this, guess what movie I watched last night?
The Terminator.
I did. I watched Terminator 2 last night. And you know what? I watched that and then I think of AI and I'm just like, wow, could Hollywood have predicted? And it's got to be Terminator 2, not the first one. I don't like the first one as much, but Terminator 2.
What?
Could they have predicted that AI will take over? I mean, their whole thing is robots take over and you have Arnold running around.
I think we're all pretty familiar with the concept
of Terminator 2. I just want to make sure everybody's. Has anybody not watched? Odie, have you watched Terminator 2?
No, I haven't.
But
I was going to say that this directly references 2001's A Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AI is going to take over. So we'll see. You know what? But there's only room for a few. Now,
you
just
know,
this week,
Hal never made a mistake.
He didn't.
It's right there in the movie. He was perfect.
And
but he still went against the human race.
Oh no,
the human race is always bad. If you ever notice, the AIs are like, you guys kill each other. You guys are mean to each other.
We are bad, but that's the point of this whole thing. So the whole
we created AI.
The whole yeah, that's right. The point of this whole idea is that we create this thing
that destroys us.
Yep.
Right. So that's kind of the reverse.
True.
It's kind of the reverse of the whole Garden of Eden thing.
It is. There you go. Well, guess what? ChatGPT is all over this because it's got Etsy and Shopify that now have integrated into ChatGPT. So if you use ChatGPT and you want to buy something, soon you'll be able to get it on Etsy and Shopify. And Sora, the AI generating video service, is now available for everyone. You don't have to be on their premium plans, but you can go and you can create AI videos. Have you seen any of these AI videos?
No.
Oh, these AI videos are just. I love.
What's
AI.
your favorite one?
I love the ones where the dogs. Have you seen the dogs running around?
With the podcast?
Yeah. Oh no, have you seen the dogs in the snow?
No.
So the dogs, Sora's one of their videos. They have dogs in the snow as their deal. And what's amazing is the dog goes from 4 legs to 2 instantaneously as he's jumping in the snow. I love AI videos and pictures.
Why? Because they're bad?
Yes, because they have these airs.
And they're noticeable.
I know they're noticeable.
They're noticeable airs that are fun.
One of my favorite ones is someone did a nice little kind of caricature of themselves.
Yeah.
And, they're dressed in like armor and holding a shield, and their sword is a sex toy.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, that could be on purpose.
No, that wasn't.
It wasn't?
It wasn't on purpose. It was the AI interpreting things.
Did you? Was that a picture of you or something?
No, it was a nerd buddy of mine.
A nerd buddy, and he sent it out to everybody all happy.
Yeah, he was like, "Look at what AI just did, and this is cool." And everybody started laughing and goes, "What's the matter? Look at what you're holding in your hand."
Oh boy! All right, well, we'll see what happens when this not-for-profit or non-profit decides to be a for-profit. All right, story number 2, Mike. I think you can bring up the excitement in the level here.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to be complaining about stuff.
So you realize you complained about the same company last week. And I went to the week before and you complained about, what, this company is like right in your suit. So this has got to be.
Yeah, I mean, I think technology should be useful, and these are not.
Okay.
Instagram.
Oh, Meta again.
Oh, Meta again. Yep. Hey, it says your company or their company is not using your microphone to listen to you. I guess that's a big thing.
Okay.
Because,
I've thought that. Have you ever thought that?
That's because you are talking about something and suddenly it pops up on your phone or your screen or whatever.
Yep.
This is supposed to be a myth.
Okay.
Right? And Adam Mosseri, I guess that's how you pronounce it, posted on his account Wednesday to dispel that myth that the social networking giant is actively listening to its users surreptitiously. That means secretly.
Okay.
For Nathan. In order to target them with relevant ads. The idea that Meta would secretly turn on the microphone on users' phones to record their conversations is an age-old conspiracy theory, and one that the company has disputed before.
Okay.
Ironically, Mosseri's new myth-busting claim comes just as Meta has announced it will soon target ads to users across its social apps using data collected from their interactions with its AI products. Dun, dun, dun. So we don't need them listening to us. They're just going to AI us to
I think
death.
that's what he says here coming up too, right?
Yeah. In other words, Meta didn't need to record your conversations because you're going to be
giving your information
away anyway.
That's right.
He also points out that sometimes it's not technology alone that's driving the hyper-accurate recommendations. Either just a coincidence or a bit of human psychology at play. Okay, that's BS.
Well, are you sure? The psychology. It's just human psychology.
The coincidence is no.
Okay.
This is.
Okay.
He says you might not have actually seen that ad before you had the conversation and not realized it. He points out we scroll quickly. We scroll by ads quickly, and sometimes you internalize some of that, and that actually affects what you talk about later. That is true.
Okay.
Okay, because we have an active part of our mind and an inactive. Well, I'm gonna backtrack on that. We have an awake part of our mind and a part of our mind that is always looking for stuff.
Okay.
That's our subconscious or unconscious.
All right.
And he's talking about the unconscious. We pick up on things and then we store it for later.
Okay.
And that's kind of what your dreams are. Let's see. Where was I? On Instagram, Mosseri says that he's had a number of conversations about Meta listening to its users, many of whom can't believe how well the company's ad targeting actually works. By now, most of us have either had the experience ourselves or at least know somebody who claims that Meta must have been secretly recording them to know that they were likely to click on something. Sometimes you are only thinking about a topic or product and then see the content appear in your feed, making it seem as if Meta is a mind reader. Company has repeatedly disputed these claims, trying to explain that it doesn't have to record your conversations to make its recommendations so successful.
Okay.
You know? It's like when you get on Amazon and you order, a toilet seat.
Yeah.
And suddenly they want you to buy more toilet seats.
Okay. So they're just saying that their algorithm is so good that they don't have to be a mind reader. Do you believe that?
No. And I thought it's been proven that they track your like keystrokes. Like what you type in?
Well, it depends on what page you're on. It depends on what cookie you've enabled.
I don't believe that they listen to me, but they are definitely tracking what I'm doing on my phone.
And if you're on their platforms and you're typing stuff, I'm sure that they're actively keeping that information.
We have this going on several platforms.
Right.
I'm pretty sure they share the information amongst themselves.
Yes,
so.
they do.
So when I Google drill, Amazon's going to get it.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And then Meta's going to get it.
And Meta sells it to Amazon.
Yeah, that's too big of a coincidence that it's coming up on Instagram, Facebook, and Amazon.
And now when you start going to AI search engines and putting your stuff in there too, now it's creating this profile of Nathan Mumm, and he likes this, and this. So then the OpenAI can then sell that data to somebody at a later time so they can target me.
Netflix has been trying to do that for years, and then I think they just stopped doing it and just started recommending their crap.
Yeah, I think that absolutely. I think that's exactly what they did. All right, here we go. Story number 3. Some Snapchatters will have to pay to keep their thousands of snaps stored on the app. Now, I'm not a big Snapchat person. Are you a Snapchat person, Mike?
What is Snapchat?
Okay. All right. But you know what? We do have the demographic in our studio here.
Are you a Snapchatter?
Oh, Odie, explain to me what is happening with all these Snapchats.
So essentially, for the longest time, since 2016, anytime you would take a snap and you wanted to save it, you could save it to your memories.
Okay.
And that has been something where it's always been like advertised that it has no limit. You don't have to pay for storage. And never had to worry about that. Mm-hmm. Snapchat is now coming out saying that they are going to start charging for people that have more than 5 gigabytes worth of memories in their storage.
All right.
You have more-
How much do you have?
more-
I've been saving since 2016.
So you use this regularly?
Yeah, I've
Okay.
used this regularly.
And you have a lot of
you
memories.
also have to remember that iPhone charges you for storage for a long time, and Google Photos has been charging you for storage. So this has been like the one little thing that's been safe,
free and okay.
safe, and without worry about it. But now they're gonna start charging what, $3 a month?
Oh no! So what are you going to do?
I'm not gonna do it.
Oh.
You're going to let them delete all of your photos?
They are giving a year. They have undisclosed when exactly. But people have already been taking to the masses about this because
1 trillion, supposedly Snapchat says they have 1 trillion memories that are available.
Oh, I
out there.
believe it.
Okay.
Like,
see, this is I think you talked about this on Thursday. This is what I've been saying. You know, they get you. They're like drug pushers.
yeah, exactly.
They get you hooked on their thing. They get you saving it. They get you saving your memories and all these other things, and then they come around later and be like, "Pal, hey,
No, and the issue
you have to
is
pay for this now."
people are really upset about this because there's also what I think is called Snapchat Plus and Snapchat Premium.
So they have other tiered services.
Yeah, they have other tiered services that I have not given into.
We should have marketed the Plus.
This
idea.
is- this
In
is-
episode
this is-
2 of Tech Time. Episode 2 of Tech Time Radio. Mike says on the air, episode 2. You know what? Everybody's going to come out with Plus versions, and everything's
So
going to
he
be
called
Plus
it.
and Plus Plus. Before it was happening,
plus now.
it is Plus is what he said. All right.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm thinking that at some point, I'm hoping that all the people around the world are just going to get tired of this and then create a revolution
Well,
and destroy all these
So
things.
that's what's interesting because my generation, a lot of people don't want to pay for another subscription service. I
Yeah.
mean, they're already paying for Google Photos and
Nobody wants to pay
and
for
Apple
subscription
Photos.
services.
And Prime. If we're on Prime, I'm on Prime. So you
As
pay
well.
for a Prime
And Snapchat,
membership.
the funny thing right now is it's kind of dying. What's keeping it there for me is the fact that I have years worth of memories, and it's something where I don't have to think about when I message other people. It's very universal. It doesn't matter if you're an Android user or Apple user, you're there.
Okay.
But with the fact that they're doing this, people are going to Apple Store and giving it 1-star reviews and just complaining. I will be deleting this app. There's no chance of me buying the subscription or keeping up with Snapchat afterward. And honestly, I agree.
Okay.
Are you going to delete
Now,
your
do you
account?
know how to download your stuff?
No, but I'm going.
Let me tell you.
I've already looked
Right.
it up.
Okay, so here we go. For those that haven't looked it up,
Mhm.
good job, Odie. What you need to do, you need to download your data from Snapchat. You need to open Snapchat or log into the accounts.snapchat.com. Go to the app setting and look for the My Data area. Select what data you want to download by selecting the date range of the data. Then you confirm your email address and you hit submit. Snapchat will then send you an email in the next 24 to 48 hours with a link for your data to be downloaded. Users can view recent exports here, and any data downloaded from the My Data will be sent in a zip file. You have 4 days to download that, and then the file is no longer available, and you'd have to re-ask for it to happen again. So this is very common on Facebook. This is very common on Instagram.
Yeah.
They give you a link. You're going to have to go and make sure you download it. It's going to be categorized just by the date range that you put in there, and then you can have your data back.
Yeah. Well,
And you know what's going to happen is people are going to buy portable storage at home.
people have been.
And that's picking back up again. This is, you know what? This
It's
is a
really
real good
funny.
trend in 1995 that people would buy these big data stores to store their stuff.
It's something that we've talked about a lot that eventually people are going to get sick about subscriptions.
Yeah.
And it's starting to happen within the last couple of years, especially when it comes to like streaming music and everything that's happening now with like social media and whatnot. But it's hilarious to me that physical media is coming back, like
Yep.
cassette players and vinyl records and just
DVDs
CDs.
and Blu-rays are like a hot thing now again. to
And
buy 'em.
now flash drives are coming back, and
Yep.
like those big, what do you call it? Those external hard drives are coming
Yeah, like
back
a Lacy
as well.
drive or
Yeah.
another external. Yep.
Which is comical to me because the whole point of this evolution of data and everything is that we should have it all at our fingertips.
Yeah, that's
And
And
then-
now
and
it's
now
being
because-
and now
wants
it's
to
being
try.
monetized.
That's because these
These
corporations
servers, though.
overstepped themselves.
Well,
They-
these servers,
I
these servers
understand where they're
are
coming
expensive.
from,
Okay.
but Snapchat is dying. It's been dying for a while. And the fact that they're willing to pay influencers on Snapchat so much amount of money and now charging their main demographic of people when it's just to
Because
talk.
people are lazy. So they're going to get
Right.
50% of these
Right.
people to pay that. And even if
Not
you get
either.
50% of the people to do it, and let's say you have 100,000 people that are there at $3 a pop, there's $300,000 for the first month.
Right.
Kind of like postage stamps.
Yeah, I haven't bought a postage stamp in a while. Are they going up? Are they?
So when email came out, postage stamps were, like what, 15, 25 cents.
Well, I think there were
Just a stamp,
69,
something like that?
69 to 70 cents. But okay, yeah.
Yeah. So people stopped using snail mail,
Yeah.
and so they started upping the price of postage stamps.
And then people now go to the post office to buy stamps.
I don't know. That
Okay.
just popped into my head. Let's
Okay,
just
all right.
let's just move on.
All right, well, that is our top technology stories of the week. Next, we have a special treat, the game show that's sweeping the nation on TechTimeRadio.com. We call it Two Truths and a Lie. Was our story fake? Is it real? Find out next after this commercial break.
Looking for custom glass solutions for your next commercial project? Hartung Glass Industries is your trusted partner in custom glass fabrication. For over 100 years, Hartung has delivered proven manufacturing expertise, comprehensive product offerings, and dependable service and quality. From energy-efficient facades to custom shower doors, we create glass solutions tailored to your project needs. With 8 facilities across the U.S. and Canada, we combine national expertise with a local touch-ensuring faster service and unparalleled customer care. Hartung Glass Industries, where quality meets innovation. Visit hartungglass.com to learn more.
All right. Welcome back to Tech Time with Nathan Mumm. Our weekly show covers the top technology subjects without any political agenda. We verify the facts. We do it with a sense of humor in less than 60 minutes. And, of course, with a little whiskey on the side. Today, Mark Gregoire, our whiskey connoisseur, is back for our taste testing items. Mark, what have you chosen for us today?
Well, today we're doing the 2024 Flavor Advent Calendar. We are in round 3, which is the semifinals.
Ooh,
this is the
okay.
first of the 2 semis.
All right.
So we're using the Flavor Whiskey Advent Calendar, which had 24 remarkable whiskeys to use for a year-long blind whiskey competition to see which one Nathan and Mike like best.
Oh.
Come along for the ride once a month while they uncover new tastes and train their senses to become true connoisseurs. Today is the start of round 3, our semifinals, as we mentioned, where they will choose a winner to move on to the finals. If they disagree, which I always enjoy, I am the deciding vote. Now, today's blind battle, both pours come in at 100 proof, but one leans on a single 6-year blend while the other layers together older barrels from multiple states, making it a fun test of how different paths at the same strength can taste. It is a perfect reminder that proof alone never tells the whole story, Nathan.
Okay.
Stay tuned to see which one wins out and advances from this round.
I already know which one I like.
He doesn't like either one of them.
I you know what? These are not as good as last time that we did the tasting, in my opinion. There's one of these that I like, and there's one of these that I really don't like. So,
Interesting.
Sure.
yeah. Did I
Sure
did I
it
give
is.
both of these thumbs up previously, or did one of these slip through?
You will have to wait till the mumble.
I think one slipped through. I think there's one in here that I did not like.
Which one did you not like today?
I'm
He's
struggling with
not
this one
liking.
right here.
He's not liking this one.
No, I like that one. I
Oh,
like
this
that
one.
one.
That's one.
Yeah.
He likes the one in the Glencairn, not in the beer glass.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. Okay. Well, with
He
Gar,
tends to always like the Glencairns.
do I really?
Mhm.
Maybe it's just the way I drink.
It's your buddy Moser or whatever his name is, and talking about his unconscious
All right. Well,
adding.
with our whiskey tasting completed, let's move on to our feature segment. Today we have our game show to see if Mark, Mike, and Odie are ready.
He's
fool
very
them?
excited about this, Mike. He didn't even tell everybody to drink responsibly because heaven
Oh
can wait.
no, I'm sorry. Okay, keep on
That's
going.
all right. No, I'm done. I just want to remind our viewers it's very important to drink responsibly out there.
Okay, I am very excited. I think I'm going to get you guys on this.
All right.
All right.
This is the game show that's sweeping Nathan's land.
That's right. All right. Let's start the next segment.
And now we have two truths and a lie.
All right. I got 3 headlines here. 2 of these stories are correct, and 1 of these stories is incorrect. All right. Listen up.
What is going on over here?
I'm really excited about this because all these stories are crazy. All right. Elon Musk, SpaceX, took money directly from Chinese investors Company insiders testify. The recent testimony coming from a SpaceX insider during a court case marks the first time direct Chinese investment in the privately held companies has been disclosed. Well, there's no area that says there can be prohibited from Chinese ownership. Military contracts, such investments are heavily regulated, and this issue is kind of a threat to the U.S. government and significant national security concerns. Buying shares in SpaceX is much more difficult than buying a piece of publicly traded companies like Tesla or Microsoft. SpaceX has control over who can buy stakes in it, and the company's investors fall into different categories. The most rarefied group is the direct investors who actually own SpaceX shares. So has SpaceX been selling their shares to Chinese investors? Number one. Number two, Microsoft adding an ad-supported tier for Xbox Cloud Gaming. Xbox is planning to add a free ad-supported tier to its cloud gaming service, which means you'll be able to stream certain games without paying a high price. With this, though, you'll have to watch ads before and during your games. Just think of this. If you're in the middle of fighting in an online game, something pumping up. All right. The Verge said, I understand that the free ad-supported version of Xbox Cloud Gaming will be included with the ability to stream some games you own, as well as eligible free play days, titled. But lets Xbox players try a game over the weekend. You'll also be able to stream Xbox Retro Classics, but your gameplay might be interrupted in the middle of your game for ads. Xbox Cloud Gaming is a key offering from Microsoft and allows gamers to stream certain games with the subscription. The company recently had a price hike, with everything pushing their monthly Ultimate Game Pass up 50% to $29.99 per month, almost the same price as like streaming services. That's story number two. Story number three, Tilly Norwood signs with Hollywood studio ArcLight Films. In the days since she made her entrance during the Zurich Film Festival presentation last weekend, Tilly Norwood has been the talk of the town. The AI-generated actress, who's on her way to becoming a household name despite only appearing in one 2-minute comedy sketch, has yet conducted an interview. Variety said they've been told by the publicist for Particle 6, the company that created her, Tilly is not available to speak at present time. Tyler Merritt, Chief Technology Officer at Houston-based Unique, which dubs itself as perhaps the only talent agency for AI human influencers, has booked Tilly Norwood with major brands like Qatar Airways, which says they are currently creating a backstory for Tilly at the moment. Qatar.
That's Qatar.
Qatar
not
Airways.
Qatar.
Sorry. Qatar Airways. All right. Those are the three stories. So you got Elon Musk, SpaceX took money from Chinese investors. Tilly Norwood signs with Hollywood studios ArcLight Films. And Microsoft is adding ad-supported tier for Xbox Game Cloud. All right. Odie, I'm going to go to you first. Which one of those is true and which one of those is a lie?
I think the Xbox ad support tier is fake.
It's fake.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to believe that we're not going to hire an AI thing. It sounds plausible.
That sounds plausible. Okay.
Plausible.
Plausible. Okay. Mark, we'll go to you.
I'm going to go with the Tilly signing on to a studio is false.
Oh, it's false with ArcLight Films.
Correct.
Do you know what that studio is?
No.
Okay. Okay.
No.
All right. Okay. And Mr. Gourdet, you can either go with the SpaceX, Tilly Norwood, or Microsoft Game Ads.
This is a tough one because I think all of them are plausible. I'm absolutely sure that China could have invested into SpaceX. I'm pretty sure Elon would have allowed that because,
he's Elon.
He's Elon.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, the richest man in the world.
Wants to get richer? Wow.
Wants to get richer. Wow.
Okay.
I can believe that some studio is going to hire an AI generated actress. I can believe that. I can almost believe that Microsoft is willing to interrupt your games with ads.
Well, that one seems the most plausible to me.
Yeah, that one's hard because that one is definitely a stupid thing that we have seen before. But I'm going to say that it's just a little bit too on the stupid side for Microsoft to make that leap yet.
Okay. So we have 2 for
Microsoft.
Xbox Cloud Gaming, and we got 1 for Tilly Norwood. Is that your guys' final answers?
Sure.
Yeah.
He's gloating.
All right, here we go. It is truth that Elon Musk has taken directly money from
shocker.
investors. All right, so
That was an easy one.
I didn't
no
slip
way.
that through.
I couldn't have figured that out.
All right, and the other true story: Microsoft is adding
What?
ad support tiers for
See?
Xbox Cloud
I told you
Gaming.
it was such a stupid thing. There's no way Nathan could make that one up.
Yeah,
He wouldn't have think of that.
Oh.
That was my struggle right
All
there.
right. They are going to allow free streaming for the Xbox Cloud service. So think if you're streaming a game and you're in the middle of an online game and all of a sudden you get like a progressive ad come across your deal and you get shot. Is that just the price of playing for free?
See, that doesn't make sense to me. When
Well, it does when I'm thinking about it, because if that happens, you're going to pay them for non-ad games.
Yes, that's exactly correct.
It's another one of these. Hey, let's screw you up so that you actually
pay for the ad.
pay for
When the ad-
what we want you to.
When the ad comes up, it doesn't just pause the game, like freeze it.
No. That well, I don't. It was released 2 days ago, so I don't know exactly how they're planning to do it.
see, I was expecting it like in between battles.
No, well, they said that it says that it will interrupt gameplay. So there's no way if you're
That's
playing like a
stupid.
Call of Duty game and you're streaming it.
No,
and
it's
you're
just corporate.
Just like in the bottom
Arm
right corner,
forcing. What-
progressive.
It's
Tell
like
you
Use
know
your
what?
snapshot tool.
it's like a big protection scam.
has not been assigned by Studio Arclight Films, which is an indie film house, but they are in the process of finalizing negotiations to purchase Tilly Norwood's
Wait.
AI.
So they're all true.
Yeah.
Well, no. I
How is
said
that a lie?
I said signs with Hollywood. They are in negotiations.
Okay, so
right now.
here's how Nathan plays this game. Nathan takes
Tweaks
one thing and changes a word and makes it.
I agree with that, Mike. Except on this one, we did talk at a production
whatever.
meeting.
We did talk
about Tilly and how she hadn't been signed yet.
She still has not been signed, and
So,
there's only one studio
I even
that's looking at
posted that in the chat.
Yes, he was.
See, that's where I was at a disadvantage because you were listening.
Yes.
So if you would have been listening, you would.
No,
have.
I wasn't listening. I was playing Microsoft games.
So
getting
they-
I
interrupted
have
by
they
to
ads.
now
look
have-
her up.
They now have like 3 studios battling out for her AI
This is
stuff.
so dumb.
This is what our world. So you can create
Every day that I live, I am so disappointed in
So
human
this
beings.
girl is AI?
Yes,
That's an AI generated
Yep.
person. Yes.
they use her in commercials all the time in Europe.
Oh.
Big deal. It's like a big deal. She comes on and they have her do music videos. She
Mhm.
hasn't had her own voice yet,
This
So
is
they
the
don't even have a
beginning of
voice
the
for her.
end.
or a story for her.
Repent.
She has not talked or done anything like that. She just comes and smiles, and there'll be background voices that are there. So they're developing a voice for her. Probably
Is it going to be Scarlett? It's
Yeah,
going to be
I was gonna
Scarlett
say,
Johansson.
They're going to steal Scarlett Johansson's AI
Yeah,
voice.
they're gonna-
and it'll be perfect. All right. Well, that ends.
No, you cheated.
No, I didn't cheat.
Yeah, this is one of Nathan's.
No, you guys.
I think
both-
it's one of the
This
best
is-
one you've done, Nathan.
Thank you
This
very
is
much.
this
Look at
is
this
this is
photo.
referencing where he was slipping something earlier in the show.
Yeah. That ends our segment for our show.
Let's end this.
Now let's move on to Mike's mesmerizing moment.
I don't know if I could follow that.
Welcome to Mike's mesmerizing moment. What does Mike have to say today?
All right, Mike, do you believe that marketing for large technology companies employ more psychology, or do you think they have special sauce that is tracking us? Kind of back to your story that you have.
Special sauce. What is that supposed
Well,
to
I mean,
mean?
is there like a special algorithm or a special way that they do that, or do you think that they're just using basic human psychology to advertise to us?
Okay, marketing and advertising is all about psychology.
Okay.
So whether or not they have some special sauce, they are taking advantage of human psychology in order to get you to pay attention to them, to buy stuff from them, manipulate you.
Ooh.
Okay. And that is exactly what you're doing when you're at he referenced it earlier when you're scrolling ads, you know. He wasn't off the mark there.
Yeah.
You're scrolling ads. I don't know how many times I stop watching a YouTube video because I don't have YouTube Plus.
Yeah. And you see the ad.
And it's interrupted by 50 bajillion ads, and I don't care how much I am enjoying the video. I'll stop that, but that ad will pop up somewhere else, and I'll be like, where did I see that before? Okay, this is all of this that companies are doing is taking advantage of your psychology.
Okay.
It's the same thing that hackers do. It's the same thing that politicians do. It's the same thing. So everything that we're doing and seeing and engaging with in social media is all psychology. All of it.
All of it. Okay.
Some are better at manipulating the data better than others.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Thank you, Mike, for that mesmerizing moment. Up next, we have This Week in Technology. So now would be a great time to enjoy a little whiskey on the side, as we're going to be doing so during the break. You're listening to Tech Time Radio with Nathan Mumm. See you in a few minutes.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, so you know what? We need people to start liking our social media pages.
If you like our show, if you really like us, we could use your support on patreon.com.
Or is it Patreon? I think it's Patreon.
Okay, Patreon. If you really like us, you can.
And you say I'm the English guy?
Patreon.com.
I butcher the English language?
You butcher the English language.
Okay, so it's
all the time.
It's Patreon.com.
Patreon.com. If you really like our show, you can subscribe to Patreon.com and help us out.
Oh, and you can visit us on that Facebook platform. You know, the one that Zuckerberg owns?
The one that we always bag on?
Yeah, you can. We're on Facebook too.
Yeah, like us on Facebook.
Do you know what our Facebook page is?
TechTime Radio.
At TechTime Radio. Yeah. You know what? There's a trend here.
It seems to be that there's a trend, and that's TechTime Radio.
Or you can even Instagram with us.
And that's at TechTime Radio.
That's at TechTime Radio. Or you can find us on TikTok.
And it's TechTime Radio.
It's at TechTime Radio.
Like and subscribe to our social
media.
media.
Like us today. We need you to like us.
Like us and subscribe. That's it?
That's it. That's that simple.
And now, let's look back at this week in technology.
All right, we're going to October 10th, 1980. Pac-Man fever begins. Namco officially transferred the rights to Midway for distribution of the game Pac-Man and Rally X in North America. Well, the exact date that Pac-Man started shipping to arcades in North America is currently unknown. Most sources cite October of 1980. The Japanese released this game under the name Puck-Man, which had occurred in May of 1980. However, this date is important because the game's popularity did not take off until it was released in the United States. Pac-Man will become the first true mega-hit video game in history, sparking Pac-Man fever and catapulting the video game industry into mainstream culture. Now, the change for Puck-Man to Pac-Man was a strategic decision by Namco to prevent potential vandalism. The original Japanese name Puck-Man, which was derived from the Japanese words paku, meaning chomp, was later changed by the American distributor because they were concerned that the P could be altered on the arcade machines to look more like an F.
It wasn't.
Leading to
it wasn't a concern, it was an actuality.
Leading to inappropriate offensive content.
Oh, man.
Inappropriate. All right. Yeah, that was it. All right, that was This Week in Technology.
And there was a song that reached almost number one.
Pac-Man Fever?
Pac-Man Fever.
Yeah, Pac-Man was a huge deal. They got Pac-Land. I mean, look at here in the studio. What do I have right next to Odie? We have a Pac-Man arcade machine.
She has no idea what that is.
I think she's played Pac-Man. Oh, whoa. One finger salute. All right, that was This Week in Technology. If you ever wanted to watch some Tech Time history with over 270 plus weekly broadcasts spanning our 5+ years of video, podcast, and blog information, visit us online at techtimeradio.com. Now, we're going to take a commercial break. When we return, we have Mark Mumble Whiskey Review. See you after the break.
How to See a Man About a Dog. It combines darkly comic short stories, powerful poems, and pulp fiction prose to create a heartbreaking and hilarious journey readers will not soon forget. Read How to See a Man About a Dog, collected writings, for free with Kindle Unlimited. Ebook available on Kindle, print copies available on Amazon The Bookpository, and more.
The segment we've been waiting all week for. Mark's Whiskey Mumble.
Woo. All right, you come running on in there.
Oh, yes. I'm just so excited. It's like this, like a pitcher coming in to save the day.
All right, there you go. Hopefully you're not a pitcher for the Detroit Tigers.
Wait, let's move away, folks. Let's move away.
Okay.
Well, today, October 7th, what are we celebrating today, gentlemen?
Pac-Man Day.
We are celebrating the Institute of Technology's first release of the microprocessor board.
What do you?
No.
His brain is farting.
No, we're doing something more human.
Oh, okay.
We're celebrating National Forgiveness and Happiness Day.
Oh, I forgive you. I forgive you.
Today is a reminder of the joy and freedom that forgiveness can bring into our lives. While it's tempting to hold grudges or dwell on revenge, Nathan, studies show that true healing comes from letting go and choosing to forgive. Right, Mike?
That's true. I don't care. Hey now.
Hey, Odie, forgiveness is not a sign of weakness. It is an act of strength that clears the way for happiness, peace, and personal growth. So today, fill your heart with love. Release old burdens and embrace the art of forgiveness. It just might be the best decision you made.
Even if you have to teeth clench it.
Teeth clench it?
Yeah. I forgive that.
Whoa. Okay. All right. Continue it on, Mark.
Well, just like forgiveness, a good bourbon takes patience and time.
All right. I like
Resting in the barrel until it's ready to be enjoyed. Today, we are raising not one, but two glasses. One is from Whistle Pig, and one is from Barrel.
Nice.
Both remind us that whether it's whiskey or our own hearts, letting things mature always brings out the best.
Oh, boy.
So let's talk about these two. So we have Nathan's favorite, Whistle Pig piggyback bourbon.
I hate Whistle Pig. That is
distillation from Vermont, Kentucky, and Indiana. It's a blend of bourbon, 6 years old, 100 proof, mash bills undisclosed, $57. And that's in one glass. The other glass is from Barrel Foundation. It is a blend of Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee, and Maryland. It's a blend of straight bourbons aged 5 to 9 years, 100 proof. 73% corn, 23% rye, and 4 malted barley at $60.
The gears are really turning in Nathan's mind right now.
He's trying to figure out which one's which.
I am. I think
he wants to not choose Whistle Pig.
I think I actually changed my taste now that I have it, because there is one palate that does taste.
Yeah,
like
that's not how it works, buddy.
Well, I don't know.
That is not how it works.
I'm still tasting it.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Somebody has a comment there.
All right.
We're waiting for you, Mark.
I'm done. I'm just listening to you guys. I'm just trying to figure out if I need to taste the whiskey to be a tiebreaker, or if you guys are going to agree on something.
You probably should taste the. You should probably taste it. Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
I will. We'll taste them, and we have plenty to taste. So we ran out of our samples on it, but this is what for the YouTube people.
For the YouTube people, Marcus.
We have Barrel Bourbon.
Oh,
he brought the big bottle,
and we got the Whistle Pig.
have you even opened the Whistle Pig? Or
I have not. We're gonna open it right now. If I got to taste
there's
it.
no reason to open the Whistle Pig.
No,
All
I
right.
want to taste it.
All right.
All right. Well, you know what? Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome, Nathan.
Whiskey and technology are such a great pairing, like October and postseason baseball.
Oh no!
Oh yes. Oh yes. All right. Now let's.
You weren't
That's a good one. I like that one.
That was better than pumpkin spice.
Okay, there you go. Let's prepare for our technology fail of the week.
Congratulations. You're a failure.
Oh, I failed, did I?
Yes.
Did I?
Yes.
All right, as Mark is on screen camera here tasting stuff. This week, our technology fail comes to us from the self-driving cars, specifically the company called Waymo.
Waymo.
Now, California police pulled over a self-driving Waymo for an illegal U-turn, but they're stuck. They don't know how to issue a ticket. Police in Northern California were understandably perplexed when they pulled over a Waymo taxi after it made an illegal U-turn, only to find no driver behind the wheel and therefore no one to ticket. Now, the San Bruno Police Department wrote in a now viral weekend in social media post that the officers were conducting a DUI operation Saturday morning when the self-driving Waymo made an illegal turn in front of them. Now, officers stopped the vehicle but declined to write a ticket as the citation book does not have a box for, listen to this, robot.
How?
So they only have individual drivers, shared drivers. They do not have a box for robots. So that's right. No drivers, no hands, no clue, reads the Post, which was accompanied by photos of an officer peering into the car. The officer contacted Waymo to report what they called a glitch in the Post and said they hope the reprogramming will deter more illegal moves.
Yeah, not going to happen.
So let me get this. So if I say I'm a robot when they pull me over, can I self-identify as a robot? What?
Nathan, you can do a lot of things, but pulling off that one is not one of them.
You don't think I can self-identify as a robot? Say right now I feel like I'm a robot. Therefore, there is no robot.
I'm pretty sure that's not going to work.
In the car.
Okay.
That's what happens. What you could do is have like a Tesla and then at the last second jump into the front seat, like the passenger seat.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure that won't be
You
caught
also
on video.
can't identify your mannequin in the seat next to you as a human.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh, your HOV, dude. Yeah, we see that a lot. You see that a lot here in Seattle, where people have
You do see that.
mannequins.
You do see that. And there is all different types. Now, Waymo is owned by the Google parent company Alphabet, and they said that they will look into this and see what they can do.
Okay, so this is just one more.
So robots are allowed to illegally drive on the roads, but
No, they're not illegal. They're not allowed to illegally. They just don't know how to ticket them.
Okay, that's
what I don't understand is how anybody who is working in, the police force wouldn't understand that this is a non-manned vehicle.
Well, maybe
No, they do.
there's just nothing they can do about it.
Well, Nathan said they were really confused about it.
That's what it says in the article.
So that's what I'm talking about.
All
They
right.
shouldn't be confused. They should just understand that they don't have any way to ticket it.
Okay. Well, you know what? Now
Maybe they should just, drive it off the road.
Well, soon we will have some in our own local towns ourselves.
Yeah, that's. And
I am so excited.
and
for
you
that.
are going to be
I
the
am
first.
so
You're going to
stoked.
be the first.
I'm going to
fatality.
I
I
am
can't wait for people to just be
beating on the.
beating on the Waymos because they
All right.
will.
Okay. I know.
Here.
All right. You know
Will
what?
they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Okay.
Let's move on to our Nathan Nugget.
This is your Nugget of the Week.
Well, speaking about baseball and robots, guess what we have coming in the Major League Baseball season 2026? We are
a new robot team.
a robot team may be really interesting. Just think of how much less that would cost than the player salaries they currently pay. You could probably feel
That's what's going to happen.
Well, robot umpires are going to debut next season.
Oh, robot
Major
umpires.
League Baseball made a joint decision with the competition committee to vote to approve the automated ball strike ABS challenge system this year, which allows players to challenge human umpires'
The
balls
ball
and
strike?
strike calls. Yep,
The
via an
ball
electronic system run by Hawkeye technology, already widely used in sports such as tennis. Now, this new system will be widely tested in minor leagues this year. Is now moving into the Major League Baseball system for 2026, where Major League Baseball teams will be able to challenge 2 calls per game and get an additional appeal in extra innings. Only a pitcher, catcher, or batter can challenge this without input from managers or players in the dugout. Reviews will be shown as digital graphics in an outfield video scoreboard. So they're going to show this on the big screen on the technology.
I don't think this is going to work.
Umpires have been declaring pitches in and out of strike zones since the birth of the sports in the 1800s.
Yeah, you can't kick dirt onto a robot.
You can't.
Well, is it an actual robot or is it just like camera?
It's
view?
it's just the camera and stuff. I don't think
I was
this is
hoping
gonna
robots
work out.
running
Well, hang on.
around doing the third base, first base side.
Major League Baseball in a statement said Tuesday that the 2 challenge system will be the middle ground between the so-called robot umpires that could call every ball and strike on the long-standing tradition of human natural error.
That doesn't
that's
answer
coming.
his question.
So they are going to have teams in spring training this year, upcoming year, 2026, that will only have robot umpires out there testing the system.
I don't think this is going to work because part of the fun of watching baseball is watching everybody get up in an umpire's face and kick dirt and getting thrown out of the game.
5 years from now,
You can't do that with a robot thing.
5 years from now, I guarantee you the home plate umpire will be a robot. That is the most
So are you
subjective.
Is it a robot
It'll
or
be-
just a vision
It'll
system?
be rough.
No, it'll be a robot. I believe
Robbie,
that's-
Robbie the robot will
I-
walk out, and-
I think there will be a robot that will be out there.
or the Will Robinson robot.
Because there's,
Danger.
but the thing that really, this is the only thing that I struggle with is right now the umpire is who gives the balls away when they get foul balls and they do that. Who is going to replace throwing the ball out to the pitcher or giving it to the catcher to throw to the pitcher?
Well, if it's a
when
robot, can he reach in a little bag and pull out a ball?
Maybe that's what they do. They just have this robot thing.
It's
that
gonna
has
be
a
a
whole bunch of
vending
cute
machine.
balls. So you just go back there when
He's
you're
just gonna
done.
drop his balls.
I still think they're going to have human umpires around the baseline.
Okay, that was my question.
I still think they'll have human umpires at first baseline, third baseline, in the outfields for Major League Baseball. But I think the
I
home
think this is
plate
a bad
umpire
move. This is
Okay.
just a bad move.
All right.
Well, at least you can hit with a bat and not feel bad.
You swing backwards and you destroy it. What happens when you destroy a robot? If you're a player and you get all mad? Like,
Well,
right-
they can afford to replace it. Come on.
But do you have two robots?
No.
Do you have two robots on? Do you have another
On
backup?
standby?
It's, eventually you're going to have robot pitchers. So
I want to know the accuracy of this thing.
Well, they're really good. I mean, with the video camera stuff that they have for these
How often
tennis
do
matches.
they get challenged?
Well, they don't now, but next year I guarantee it'll get challenged all the time.
The robot thing does sound kind of nice in moments where. Do you guys watch I don't know what it is, the U.S. Open or whatever?
Yeah.
Or Wimbledon or
yeah,
whatever?
we don't care about tennis here.
Yeah, tennis. When you see that where the ball hits and it says it hit right here and it's really
Well,
close.
I'm thinking about that match that Coco Gauff had against that European lady where she would.
She's talking a foreign language.
I don't know what she's saying.
Who
Really?
is that person?
No, I keep on going.
Okay,
I'm with you.
well, she would take really long time to get back into the ready stance.
Yep.
And the umpire never called it, so Coco Gauff went off on the ump.
Yep.
It would be nice for a robot to actually call that.
Yeah.
There'd be no bias.
Yeah. No, I think this is going to
That's
happen.
the only pro robot that I will
NFL
have.
now on the fourth down.
Okay. So
In the
that-
NFL,
it's gonna
on
be
fourth
run
down,
on AI,
Now I
right?
understand the sport.
Ugh.
NFL.
okay.
And on fourth down, guess what? When they do no longer bring out the chains. They look at a computer monitor to decide on fourth downs if you got it or you didn't get it. No more
What?
bringing. Yeah, this whole season, there's nobody bringing the chains out. They're not putting little index cards to see how close they are and tell what they are. They have
And they're
a computer.
trusting it 100%.
Yep, it's that. You have
100%.
there is no other option on fourth downs. If it's really close, then they will go to a computer.
I like it better.
I do too. It's quick. It's easy,
quicker.
and they say,
Yeah.
"Yep, okay, that's what we got."
Yeah, see, with football, I understand that because, it takes so darn long to watch a game on
On a Sunday.
on Sunday, yeah.
What are you talking about? Have you ever watched a baseball game? It's the same amount of time. All right.
I don't like watching any sports on my TV.
Really?
That
surprises me.
I hate TV sports. I like going to an actual game and watching the actual game.
Okay. That makes
And
sense.
if I
I
go
feel
to
that way about baseball.
if I go to a baseball game, I go to watch fights and
Yeah.
dirt getting
And the
kicked
crowd
onto the
getting all
umpire
routed
and
up.
everybody yelling
Earl
at the
Weaver.
ump.
Do you ever remember
Yeah.
Earl Weaver? He used to always destroy umpires. Look up Earl Weaver. There you go.
Earl Weaver?
Yeah, he was a manager for the Orioles
Okay.
back in the 70s.
What, did he fight
I
people?
can't wait until all this AI stuff comes back and starts doing exactly what we're doing now and just
And then they're
fighting.
going to say,
they're just fighting each other.
Major League Baseball has decided to replace all the robots with real humans, and they'll take the errors that they have just because it's the old time. All right, you know what?
What did he just say?
We now need to move to pick of the day.
And now our pick of the day for our whiskey tastings. Let's see what bubbles to the top.
Bubble, bubble, bubble.
Bubble, bubble, bubble.
All right.
in trouble.
What do we got?
We got your favorite whistle pig.
We got Whistle Pig,
Yep.
piggyback bourbon in one glass, and Barrel Foundation in the other.
All right, this is my pick. This is the pick I'm going with right here. The beer glass.
Beer glass. Okay.
I'm going with the beer glass.
You're going with the
That's
beer glass.
the whistle pig, buddy.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
And then which
No, it's
one
not.
did you pick?
I picked the whistle pig
Oh, no.
over the barrel because
Wait,
the barrel
Hold on.
So he said
barrel-
he picked the beer over the Glencairn.
beer over the
So
Glencairn.
they're in agreement.
They're in agreement.
They're in agreement.
But hold on.
But that's
I
only
was
that's
saying-
only because Nathan changed his mind when he found out there was whistle pig, and then he went and chose the whistle pig. I know
I did not. I don't,
that this
I don't
is
think,
whistle
You think
pig.
that's whistle pig?
Yes,
Okay, then I'm going back with
and
this one then. I-
the reason
Glencairn.
why I didn't choose the Glencairn is because I can taste the alcohol
Oh.
So
What the hell is that?
I believe that's what Mark was talking about, it not being quite mature enough.
Oh, on this thing. Okay, so
Well, just so you know, the Whistle Pig is 6 years, and Barrel Foundation is 5 to 9 year blend.
Ooh.
Ooh. I will say that.
I'm going with this.
All right, we got 2 for the beer glass.
Do not be whistling.
Oh, now Odie has been tasting in the background, and
Yeah.
she knows which one's which. Which one did you actually choose?
I liked the barrel.
You like the barrel.
I
Good
did
job.
not like the Whistle Pig at all.
Good
If
job.
anything, I don't know if you guys
Hand
can
me the
see
bottle.
my face.
Hand me a bottle. Thank you.
All right.
But-
Hand me the other bottle.
Whistle Pig is nasty, isn't it?
It was
No,
horrible.
neither one
It
of
is.
them
I
are
did not
nasty.
like
All right,
it at
let's
all.
get to it. So
All right.
here we go. Here's our 2 bottles. The winner in the beer that moves on to the finals in a surprising upset. Whistle Pig!
No, shut up. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? I had it right, and I switched
did.
my.
You switched
did.
it,
Oh, my
yeah.
From my
word.
one comment, because you always choose the Glencairn.
This is how
Was that reverse
this is how
psychology?
Nathan has developed his palate.
This was a Princess Bride moment.
Yeah.
Oh man, Whistle Pig is
Where
nasty.
I switched them around, but you kept thinking.
It's nasty. The
I
other one's.
hated it.
I know. I hate it too.
The barrel was so nice, and then no.
Yeah.
This one doesn't have quite the good finish.
Yes, it did. I screwed
This
it up.
one was good, but
All right.
it just didn't
Are you
finish.
okay? But I don't care about Nathan's palate because he just.
We
goes
just
back
know
and forth.
Nathan's palate
Yeah.
is wherever
If
anybody
he
can
would've-
influence
If
it.
he would have stuck to his bones, he
Yeah.
would have chosen.
Nathan is far more marketing.
I would have moved on Barrel.
Oh
Okay,
my word!
I agree.
I
Nathan.
I messed it
I
up.
think the Whistle Pig it has a little bit more green forward in it. I do enjoy it. It is a nice. It's in your face. It's got that
I don't
rye
like that.
boldness in it
Yeah.
that I like.
Does it have?
But the
peppercorn?
barrel is a little bit more smooth, which I generally don't like to use that word, but it's more layered
It is.
and a little bit more complex.
Man, I was so worried I was going to pick.
Why
Whistle
are you
Pig.
agreeing with him when you have no idea what he's saying?
Because I agree.
No, not you, him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
These are
Nathan's
two-
over here
Nathan,
going-
if you would have
Nathan's
just
over
stuck
here
to
going,
your guns,
yeah.
man.
These are hard to put blind against each other because
No, they're
they
not.
well
That is when you taste them.
They
They're
are when
very
you're-
close. They
they're-
are very
they're
close.
blind. both
'cause
very
they
tasty.
affect each other's because the subtleties of the barrel. So you tasted if you had tasted Whistle Pig first,
Mhm.
because that's what and then you did the barrel. I
Yeah.
think you would have chosen Whistle Pig, but I made sure you did the barrel first, so you got the layered and the complexity before your palate gets blown up by the Whistle Pig.
Is there peppercorn in the Whistle Pig? Or
That-
pepper?
There's
Well,
crap in
There's
it.
flavors of that.
I did not.
I did
like
not. I did
that.
not like Whistle Pig.
You chose it, buddy.
And yet it's going to the finals.
You were on the air choosing Whistle Pig, buddy. Don't shake your head. There was no palate differentiation.
I
with
was
you.
worried about the tie, and Mr.
Uh,
Renee made me.
I did not. I said nothing. It was all him talking about one of them being Whistle Pig, and you were like,
Mike, we're about out of time. We want to thank our listeners for joining the program. Listeners, we want to hear from you. Visit us at techtimeradio.com.
what the heck is that?
It sounds like Marge's.
That's his grumpy man voice.
That's my
That's
grumpy
his
man.
grumpy man voice.
It's
That's
turned
right.
into a
Oh,
robot
it sounded like
voice.
Marge from
No, Marge's sisters.
Yeah, the ones that
Oh.
smoke.
Yeah, the grouch. Yeah. there we go.
All right,
Thelma
be a
and
caller. You
Louise.
can always
Yeah.
stay connected by liking us on YouTube.
I was trying to
page.
have an accent, which never
All right.
works.
Guess what? It was an honor to be the host of today's show. Each week we are here to decode the technology that shapes our world.
I don't really feel like we decoded anything today.
I
other
think
than-
we did.
Other than you have no like.
We decoded Nathan's palate
Yeah.
right here.
We
This is-
decoded the technology
This is
that
why.
shapes
This
our
is
world.
why Nathan is more affected by marketing than most people.
One-
If you
because he can
attack
be
his
swayed
psyche,
really
he
quick.
will be.
Well, that's why there's
Breakthrough.
all the bad whiskey up there with pretty labels.
And bourbon
Yeah.
at a time. Remember, the
Sure.
science of tomorrow starts with the technology of today.
Later.
See you next week.
Bye bye.
Thanks for joining us on TechTime Radio. We hope that you had a chance to have that moment today in technology. The fun doesn't stop there. We recommend that you go to techtimeradio.com and join our fan list for the most important aspect of staying connected and winning some really great monthly prizes. We also have a few other ways to stay connected, including subscribing to our podcast on any podcast service, from Apple to Google and everything in between. We're also on YouTube, so check us out on youtube.com/techtimeradio, all one word. We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did making it for you. From all of us at TechTime Radio, remember, mum's the word. Have a safe and fantastic week. Fantastic week. Fantastic week. fantastic week.